Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 4 and module 4, managing stress, emotions, and decisions. Hopefully, you're not too stressed over the summer doing your work and life and taking classes at the same time. But if you need some suggestions, you'll find them in one of these chapters. So we'll talk about stress, emotion, and making decisions, which are actually pretty connected. Specifically, got 2 different chapters, managing stress and emotions, and chapter 11 on making decisions. So as usual, we've got a discussion board, a written assignment, and a journal assignment. So the discussion board is going to focus on the decision-making chapter. And so here I've asked you to review information about the Amazon decision to locate a facility in New York City and the decision not to locate a facility in New York City. So I've identified a couple of sources of information, but you're free to use additional sources and provide those citations to one another. So really here you're analyzing these 2 decisions. Can you use specific concepts to try to explain the initial decision and then the reversal of the decision? And then 3, look specifically at biases, decision-making approaches, or ethical issues that might have influenced the decisions if you didn't already talk about them in the first 2 answers. And then 4, is there anything Amazon could have done differently to avoid being in this situation? Right? Looking back, of course, we can figure out why it went wrong, what they should have done. But in the moment, can you see that they should have done anything differently? And what learning should they take for this so that they're making decisions more effectively in the future? So again, post your response by Wednesday at midnight and respond to at least 2 other posts by Sunday at midnight. Your individual assignment lets you evaluate your stress management, the need for stress management, and how well you're doing it right now. 1, evaluate the level of strength or stress you currently face. 2, evaluate how effectively you manage stress and how you could do better. Part of the stress may come from your workplace and your position. So item number 3 introduces you to the idea of flow and helps you evaluate your work in terms of the potential for flow. Can you craft your job in such a way that you can increase the amount of time you spend in flow, where your skills and the demands of the task are a match? And then finally, what can be done about stress? Make some recommendations for your organization or yourself. How can the organization help manage your stress? Or how can you as a manager more effectively manage the stress or the environment in which your employees and colleagues work? Then finally, again, as every week, we've got a journal. And I'm getting there. And the topic this week is developing and valuing people and resources. So we've got a definition. Leadership is a paradox. When leaders are really effective, people feel like they accomplished great things on their own. So a couple of quotes that I really like from Mandela, Chinese philosopher. So reflecting on those quotes and your own experience, identify a couple of experiences and examples where you felt appreciated. What did it look like? What did it feel like? Identify a couple of examples where you felt unappreciated, and what was that like? And then finally, identify 2 or more specific ways that you can and will demonstrate appreciation to your employees, your coworkers, your spouse. Develop a specific plan. So in the next week, I will say thank you to my spouse for folding the laundry, whatever it might be. And so submit that individually by the end of the week on Sunday. So have a great week, and I look forward to reading your responses.